Welcome back. Bitcoin marching back toward its all-time high. That was around 112,000, and we're just 3K below that level right now. But when prices dropped back in April, some big buyers seem to have bought the dip. A new piece on .com looks at how, for the third straight quarter, public companies bought more Bitcoin than ETFs did. So will this be a lasting trend, or is it just temporary fad boosting prices? Tanaya Macheel wrote that story, and she joins me now. This is fascinating, and I sympathize a little bit. I think it was Scaramucci who said this. He goes, look, if you as the investor want Bitcoin, just buy Bitcoin. Why do you need to buy a company that buys Bitcoin? But anyway, over to you and what trend we're seeing.
Yeah, Kelly. Well, thank you. So we looked at data that shows public companies collectively grew their Bitcoin holdings about 18% in Q2, while Bitcoin balances tied to ETFs showed growth of just 8% in the same period. And as you said, this is the third quarter in a row we've seen Bitcoin buying by corporate treasuries outpacing that of ETFs. And it's, of course, evidence of the regulatory relief that the crypto industry is enjoying under President Trump with his executive order earlier this year to create a Bitcoin reserve. This, basically telling the market Bitcoin is here to stay. Many, no doubt, saw the green light to try to pursue the MicroStrategy playbook of becoming a Bitcoin holding company to reap similar benefits. With the uncertainty we've had in the market this year, this trend is not a total surprise. Institutional buyers seeking exposure to Bitcoin through ETFs, that's a different game from public companies trying to accumulate in order to increase shareholder value. So these corporate purchases aren't driven by the macro trend or by sentiment. Is this a lasting trend, Kelly? Probably not, based on the conversations I'm having. It's a unique moment in time where we're seeing the beginning of a whole category of companies. I just spoke with Cosmo Jang from Pantera this morning. He said they're leaning into it heavily, but like a lot of early-stage companies, most won't succeed or survive, although there should be a handful with staying power. And to your question, Kelly, about what it will do to crypto prices, I think it'll actually be really interesting to see if instead of that altcoin rally you get after the Bitcoin rally, you see a lot of investors kind of turn their attention to these companies instead.
Did you pick up on any traditional companies putting Bitcoin on the balance? I mean, there's always been rumors like, is Microsoft going to do it or some of these other ones? Or are these mostly crypto players, people in the space already?
I think it's mostly the latter. Looking at this moment, this opportunity to take advantage of the public markets to be able to do something like this, because it just doesn't work without the public market.
Interesting. Tanaya, appreciate it. Tanaya Macheel, you can read more of her piece on CNBC.com.